Thank you. Please remain on the line. Hold for acceptance. This is a direct pay call from
Jason Spillars.
an inmate at the Cherokee County Jail. Charges for your call have been accepted.
Howdy. How's it going?
No real change.
I can't really hear you. It's going.
Very little change.
I see. Yeah, I'm just hanging out here. There's a lot of code being displayed. So I'm just, I spent a lot of time just being still, really still today. Just trying to hold some space and just doing my best to produce some balance in this place. So that's it. I just wanted to give you a quick call. They're going to lock us down here soon, but I just wanted to give you a quick buzz. And
well, you know, I mean, the only thing is sitting with it. I just wonder how big the circus tent really is.
Yeah, me too.
Apparently, Shayla heard Katie say to her, and I was like, I didn't hear that line from her. And she said that after I talked to her about what we said, and I was like, wait, like, how big a circus are they trying to, like, how, oh my God. And then I remembered this business that you might remember from way back that I kind of put out of mind. They got into a Trathaway's ear for about 2 weeks, and then stopped talking to me, and we were in Sarasota directly after, and I received that call from Kendall. Do you remember all this?
Yeah.
And she said Wani's lawyer contacted her and wanted her to do all the stuff, but she didn't want to do it. Remember?
Okay.
The point was they were already all over this, playing this game back, you know, so he just, who knows, you know?
Yeah.
And I put it out of mind, but that was the whole thing with Landon. And then Lauren Paget shows up by March because of this whole news thread. People were chatting and tells anybody like that, remember this whole business, to contact parents or contact the lawyer?
Yes.
K-Bar from the Reddit things or whatever, these secret places people were chatting. And, yeah, so, like, there was a funnel, and that's when Eric and Renee stopped talking to me in that March. So, yeah, I'm just particularly disgusted and daunted because they just have no idea how big the circus is.
Sure.
I was talking to Jerry again. He reflected that both the judge and Katie are pretty much just disgusted by this whole thing and want it to be over with. It just sort of implies that they know even more than they're saying about what it means about this fiasco. Like there might have been some cross back and forth, but this is just making me not want to come at all. Like, I don't get it. I also want to come to get in touch with Katie tomorrow and just be like, is it too late for you guys just to call me as a witness? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
that anyway? Do you have anything?
I was going to say, if you did come and they tried to arrest you on that silly thing with Kyle, and you did pay a bond, and you just put a squiggly line as your mark for your signature on the bond, then you could later have that undone and say that you signed under duress, just so you know. I mean, you're obviously signing under duress anyway, but I just wanted to, you know, if you hadn't considered that, like the whole, like, being arrested for Kyle thing, and, you know, instead of just, like, you know, waiting it out like you should, they probably wouldn't hold you for, like, a week or so, but, you know, just so you didn't get held up, if you wanted to pay, they probably wouldn't give you, but, like, I mean, a couple $1,000 bond, I guess, you know, who knows, which would only cost you, like, hundreds of dollars to get out of jail, and just put a squiggly line. On certain things, I've just put a squiggly line. Like, when I accept my commissary orders, I just put a squiggly line because that's my signature under duress. And you could be released, and then you could, you know, take the correct measures to...
Signed a question mark.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You should.
What is that?
Yes, exactly.
Semicolon. We're not sure what's happening there.
Yeah. But I just wanted to call and touch base with you for a minute. Katie Gropper and her crew are supposed to come finish up with me tomorrow, so I'll call you tomorrow after I'm done with that, or maybe by tomorrow.
They are working tomorrow?
What's that?
They are working tomorrow.
They told me last week they were planning to come and see me tomorrow.
Okay. I mean, because there's no court because it's...
Yeah, the holiday. I got you. They're planning, they told me that they were going to come and see me, so I'll...
Good. I mean, I wanted to reach out to her and go over some of this stuff again, you know?
Sure, 100%, yeah.
And after talking to you and Jerry and what's come to light, all of it is just like... I'm also curious that she didn't mention to you Court TV, and she didn't mention it to Jerry, because I just talked to Jerry again today, so I was like, that's odd. It almost leaves this space in my mind like she doesn't even know yet.
I got you. Well, I think that's probably the highlight of the whole thing, is that it's going to be televised.
For sure. But like I said, according to John, we don't even know that it's not going to cancel the whole case.
Right.
Of course, if it goes through, yes. Well, hopefully it doesn't cause full. I don't even know.
I got you.
For all I know, for all I know, it's the best thing to just cancel the whole thing and not even go through this. And all the games they want to play are just over.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. That's the thing now. Like, you know, for years it's been drifting, and then for these 2 months I felt like I had to read on the whole thing, and now it's the last week and a half, it's just so fatigued now. Like, I just don't even, it's like so obnoxious.
Yeah.
Dennis Perry, you know, like, who's under the Circus tent?
Well, I'll be in court on Tuesday, I have a feeling, and I'll call you immediately afterwards and let you know.
Yeah, but you won't really know anything while the state's presenting. The Circus tent comes later.
Yeah.
And who knows how many witnesses they got permission to have on Zoom. You know, like, I don't expect the state side is going to be very elaborate or take that long. You know, it's a pretty direct presentation.
Yeah.
And they get to the other side. I mean, if Kenny Torres is in there, anything could be in that tent.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, given the scope of it, what can Sandy Torres really contribute?
I mean, she's going to say, I don't know what she's going to say. Like, I'm looking forward to having her there and being able to speak on that matter in front of the court, because it's just going to help unravel, at least on some level, the crimes that were committed against me by Buncombe County by not giving me a trial and holding me against my will.
I wonder also, like, how freeform is the witnesses?
Yeah.
You know, response. Like, I don't know how freeform that is.
Right.
So you're
I don't know.
to discuss some of that?
I mean, I'm about to tear these motherfuckers apart, bro. You already know.
I mean, Katie, did you already talk about that aspect with Katie?
But, I mean, dude, they're about to give me a microphone, Z. I mean, you know what I'm going to do with it.
You don't have to tell me. Like, I just don't know how freeform it is. But
yeah, I know. I mean, I don't either, but I'm going to make it as freeform as I possibly can until the judge cuts me off.
It's just I don't know, like, how much. It's kind of a weird sequencing because, you know, like, okay, that's already, like, well baked into the cake to talk about it. But, you know, let's say they called me at this point, and they haven't called Gabriella yet. This is all going to come up later. You know, it's just like this weird element because it's like court about me, but it's not about me. You know, so it's like I'm not on trial, but it's like I am because I'm going to be the exhibit, and it's just like wanting the ability to, you know, there's not a lot of motility for me as a witness who's somehow like a defendant. Like, for her to speak and speak after it or no to speak before it about things that I would just like say, you know, where it's like, so how'd that work out for you, Gabriella, when you said very similar things, you know, that you whispered in Kuani's ear? But I just find, you know, on just like a pretty rapidly unraveling level that Sandra Torres is a non-credible witness at like a very high magnitude who has an extreme propensity to lie about everything and anything under the sun.
Man, I just feel like it's a blessing in disguise. I'm hoping to try to turn it into that at least anyway. Like, I'm like, hell yeah. I mean, honestly, Z, I know where you're at, but I'm like, I want everybody to be there. I want my opportunity to speak on every single one of them.
Wait, you guys forgot Daffy Duck. Hold on.
Yeah, I know. You remember that girl that we met that one time on the beach? We were like, hey, we had talked for like 2 minutes. Yeah, she's going to be there. So, like, you know. No, I'm making it. I'm just being facetious. Oh,
this call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
This guy who's my cellmate in here, he's going to be there too. Like, you know, he's known me for like a day now. Yeah.
It's just, you know, like if these people like Trethewey reached out to her way back, I mean, like, it's just they might not be like that ridiculous, but also like they seem pretty petty. So
yeah,
who knows how big a tent they want to open up, you know? And Jerry just indicated the judges, like, them having to say words like these people are very fed up with this. It's just like, how ridiculous is it? And it might not be. It might just be a couple of levels of ridiculous, but it definitely makes the mind wonder.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
This call will be terminated in 1 minute.
There's somebody trying to get on the phone, dude. I just wanted to get in here for 15 minutes and call you. I will call you tomorrow.
Tomorrow after you know things.
I love you very much.
Love you too.
Mookie, buddy. See you.